Datetime functions introduction. Now, let me give you a brief introduction to how date and time work in Oracle database. Let me run this SQL and explain. What I'm doing here is I'm selecting sysdate and I'm selecting current date and session time zone from dual. And I'm using a function called toChar to convert the sysdate into this format, which is date, month, year, hours in 24 hours format, minutes, seconds. I'm doing the same for current date column 2. Okay, so it brings me sysdate. Currently it's 1st May 2016, 1957, hour in 24 hours format, and current date, this column is also the same, and my sessions time zone is America/New York. Let me explain this one by one. You all know that the database gets installed in a computer. The clock of that computer is the database's time. It can be read by sysdate. Now, a client can connect to the database from anywhere, and we may want the date and time to appear in their local time format. For example, now I am in the Eastern time zone, and the database which is installed in this very PC is also in the same time zone. So, if I select sysdate, it will show the current time in EST, which is Eastern time zone, and that is fine. Now, what if I have colleagues who are in Australia now and have connected to this database? If they want to see the date and time in their local format, what can they do? For that, they can specify their time zone at their session level. Session is just a connection and is valid until that connection is alive. Remember, we are connected as HR user. So, they do this. They can set up their local session to reflect their local time zone. Alter session set time zone equals to Australia/West will set their local session to their time zone. Now, instead of sysdate, if they read current date, it will bring the same date and time in local time zone format. Let me run this SQL again. Remember, this was the previous result where my database time zone as well as my local session time zone were in Eastern. Now I changed it to Australia and I'm going to run it. Look at this current date column. Okay, it's 1957, right? Let's see how it changes. And also it's May 1st, right? Let's see how it changes. Sysdate always brings the date in the database's time zone, which is Eastern. So it's 8 o'clock evening, May 1st. Whereas current date brings the value in the sessions time zone, and we know the sessions time zone is Australia/West, and currently what time is it there? It's 8:01 in the morning and 2nd May. Okay, so the current time here is in Eastern time zone is 8 p.m., which is 20 in 24-hour format. May 1st. In Australia, May 2nd, 8 a.m. Okay, so that's how you read the same date value in your local format. Now, what are the local formats that are supported? That can be found by this query. Select distinct time zone name, TZ name, from v $time zone underscore names. That will give you the time zone formats that are supported by an Oracle database. Okay. Thank you for watching.